Show lights. Boom. There we go. Welcome to Relationship Talk with G's, where our conversations aim to keep you pleased. I'm your boy A1G's, and you are now welcome to the Guru's house. Take your shoes off when entering. There we are in the comment section. If you can hear me, I caught it a couple seconds. This time I actually remembered to actually unmute the mute button. How y'all doing tonight? Let's talk about it. I'm putting the Instagram. I'm going to put the topic inside of here. How you doing, Fatima? I'm going to put the topic right here. Share the live, everybody. And I'm going to share, and I'm going to send this out to a couple people as well too. While we're getting all set, I hope y'all like some of the changes that's been made. The studio space. I'm sending a live out to a couple people. While we're doing that, enjoy some music. I'm sending a live out to everybody. We got something crazy to talk about tonight. I apologize. I said what I said. Y'all see the topic. And I'm going to post YouTube. If you're watching me right now on YouTube, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. YouTube loves the algorithm all the same. The algorithm loves it all the same. Hit the like button, dislike. If they had a side or middle finger button, hit that one. I don't care. Hit one of them things. We need 50% utilization on YouTube. We're going to put the topic right there. And if you fucks with your boy, there's my cash app right there on the bottom. All Talk Sessions. Holla at your boy. But it costs $0.00 to pay your tour time. Hit the like button. So, y'all see the topic. Men don't want masculine women, period. Men do not want masculine women, period. Point, dot, decimal, period, poo. I said it. I am sorry. I am sorry. And what we're gonna do is I actually figured out how to put my sound effect board on the actual program that I use to run my lives through YouTube. Y'all should have never let me figure that out. Y'all should have never let me figure that out, because now I don't have to use like 50 million phones to play my sound effects. Oh my God! Yeah, that's right. So men don't want masculine women, period. With the exclamation mark. You know I gotta do it. So make sure I send all this out to everybody. Give me a couple seconds, y'all. Patience is a virtue, because we got something to talk about. And I'm going to play a video for you guys as well, too, because I'm going to do a reaction to this video I saw by TD Jakes. If any of you know who TD Jakes is, put a 1 in the comment section. If anybody knows who TD Jakes is, put a 1 in the comment section. TD Jakes is a very well-known motivational speaker, pastor, and I know some of you are about to get your panties in a bunch and be like, that's not true. Men like masculine women. Do you understand what men mean when they say they don't want a masculine women? I'm sorry, y'all. You cannot change men's nature. It is what it is. I apologize. So, with that being said, I'm going to play a video. I'm going to go on our handy dandy YouTube right here. If y'all want to see what I'm looking at here, if you see the topic, I'm putting it. I think I put it. There we go. Boom. We're gonna pin the comment right there. Right there. Men don't want masculine women. Period. I'm gonna let y'all see what YouTube is looking at. We're about to play this video. So, a very inspirational man that we all know by the name of Bishop TD Jakes. He spoke in regards to some of the things that men are tired of, and pastors are very sensitive on what to say. They're very sensitive on what to say. Okay? And before we begin, you know I have to pay my tour time, so I got to give y'all the bottle of the evening. Same bottle from last night. If you wasn't here, it is old to me, new to you. YouTube, just so y'all can see that right there. Y'all see that? Bottle of the evening is Cupcake Vineyards, and I chose Chardonnay. So we're going to go ahead and pour that one out for the live tonight, baby. You feel me? Y'all know how we do. I'm pouring half for y'all, half for YouTube. There you go. Get that little swig on. We need to understand what exactly men are talking about when they say they don't want masculine women. I know a lot of y'all females are about to say, but for 2 seconds, before you say that there are good masculine women out here, I want you to hear some words from a wise man who once said,
or here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
And just listen to me for 1 second. We're going to look at this video. I'm going to turn the camera right here so y'all can see it. Bishop TD Jakes. Bishop TD Jakes. And I'm going to actually stand up for you guys. There's the video. Yes, it's presentation time. And we're going to switch the camera for YouTube as well, too, so you can see what I'm talking about. So, This is a video of TD Jakes talking about the things that men are tired of dealing with women. A very sensitive thing pastors dare to stay away from when talking about stuff like that in church, should they want to not lose their church members. But look at this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because TD Jakes has something to tell you guys tonight. TD Jakes has something to tell you guys tonight. Congregation, the doors to the church are now open. So, here is the video. Give me a couple seconds. Y'all see I'm loading it up. Y'all know I'm getting better with this technology, because last time it took me a long time just for me not to figure out how to get the video up. And then by that time, a lot of people left. So I got it right here. TD Jakes. Boom. Right here. So watch this video. TD Jakes on relationship advice. Watch this.
What do I want? I want to know myself. And
God said, if you stop approaching me as if I'm a police officer.
Now, I know, just so y'all know, if some of y'all are not, Christian and stuff like that, it's not the religious message that he's coming across. It's the message that he's talking about in relationships. So take away the Christianity, take away Muslim, take away religion altogether. Listen to what he's saying about relationship.
About to arrest you when you go over the speed limit, and we could move beyond the negativity to the positivity. If you get positive and get this right, you won't break the law, not because I'm going to arrest you, but because you so love me. He said, I want you to stop focusing on what you got wrong and get lost in what you get right. I want you to love me with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul.
This is the Potter's time. Play this one right here.
I've been looking forward to
it. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what it is. So basically, long story short, what he was talking about, he was talking about how females are. He's tired of females saying that they don't need a man. He's tired of females saying that they're so independent that they can do without. So if you can do without, don't come over here wasting men's time. Don't come over here wasting men's time. I'm just going to turn the light on so you can see me clear. Ladies, so you can see this chocolate face. Y'all know what it is. So masculinity. Let's go over the couple things that we need to know about masculinity. I want y'all to see the banner that I have on YouTube. Check it out. That's the banner right there. And why did I pick these pictures right here? Okay. What did these pictures portray? YouTube. I'm gonna put the banner up for you guys over here too. Okay. I'm gonna put the banner up for you guys over here too. So anyway. Why did I pick these images? I picked these images because they all represent a message. Okay? So if you look at the first image that is on the bottom right corner, right? It shows a woman proposing to a man, and in the image, it shows it's discussed. I'm gonna block the screen for a second, YouTube. It shows it's discussed for the woman proposing to him, right? So, and if you look in the image on the left-hand side, you will see the man and the woman, they're arm wrestling, right? And then if you see the picture that is in the background that the photos are blended in with, you see the two people pointing towards each other like this. What do those pictures mean? These are representations that describe the art of a man who is battling out with a masculine woman, or a woman who is in her masculine energy. Before you say that there are good and bad masculine women, understand that in this conversation, that men only go one direction when we are talking about masculine women. We're talking about the manliness traits that a woman possess in a relationship. These are the things that men want to take away. They want to hit the delete button. So let's pull this up right here. Let's choose a different asset right here. Let's look at the differences between what they say of masculine and feminine energy. I'm going to pull the same thing up on YouTube. And I'm going to pull it up on my big screen right here as well too, because I want to be able to do a little power presentation for y'all. So the first thing that we see here is what? Can y'all see me real Instagram? All right, cool. All right, so give me a second here. Relationship talk with G's. And I'm going to turn the volume down here. All right, so there you go. So the first thing you see is volume. Go away. Boom. The first thing, feminine energy, right? Let's go down to the word nurturing. Nurturing, a woman who is nurturing is somebody, let's say a man likes a woman who is nurturing, someone who is loving, caring, most importantly, his peace, right? So a man all day, he comes home from a hard day at work. Maybe he stressed himself out. Right? And he just wants to come home, a peaceful woman, maybe a home-cooked meal, maybe she rub his feet, maybe none of that. Maybe how about just coming home just to peace, right? How about just come home to peace? Yet, he comes home and he comes home to an argumentative woman, right? The last place where you should be not in peace is at home. You had a long day at work. You should not be enjoying your job more than you are enjoying yourself at home. I cannot tell you far too many times have I been in that kind of relationship. I know we can all speak from experience. Men, that you've been in that kind of relationship where you spent more time at work because you spend more time at home arguing with your woman. Can I get a witness? Am I telling the truth or no? You spend more time arguing with your woman at home, and for dumb shit. Not only for dumb shit, for shit that ain't even true, because you heard it from somebody else, because your coworker is mutual friends with your girlfriend. Argumentative, and then when they ask you for an explanation on what the rumors, what they heard, when they ask you for an explanation on the rumors that what they heard, you try to speak, and then she cuts you off. I don't want to hear that. Da, da, da. That's all in masculine. You're not coming home. You're not allowing him to come home to be his peace. You're not even giving him a chance to explain yourself. Why are you even with him if it's that deep? So you're just going to listen to anybody say? That's an example. Masculine energy. Okay? I'm going to turn the camera back this way. What else do you see on here? Gentle. gentle. A man loves a woman who takes a soft approach. And let's talk about feminine. Friendly, cooperative, and we all talked about this already. Submissive. Submissive. What does it mean to submit? What does it mean to submit? Because somebody tells me what it means to somebody who is truly in their femininity tells me what it means to submit. Put it in the comment section. Give me like one word. What does it mean when you're being submissive to a man? It's not a slave word. Submission to a man. What does it mean to submit to a man? In the comment section, YouTube. Somebody hit me an example. Something. Okay. Somebody said be his peace. Okay. YouTube. I see a cash app just came through. Shout out to you. Be his peace. Okay. Okay, here's another one. I see one in the YouTube comments. Inspiration. Yes. Be a man's inspiration. A man in his purpose, right? A relationship is a business. So a man that is in process, right? Who's trying to achieve a goal or stuff like that. Men don't always think straight. Let's make that very clear. Men cannot be as successful as they want to be without women. Let's make that very clear. And I'm going to drink on that one. Let's make something very clear. Men need women, period. Men cannot be as successful as they want to be without women, period. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's the inspiration that a woman gives to a man, the love and nurturing and advice that sometimes men can't even think of. Women think, let me tell you something. When a woman loves a man, she puts him on a pedestal and she puts him in position by giving so much advice to him on what he could do with this to better his life, to better his business, to do that. It's almost like a therapist or secretary without the actual therapist or secretary. Yo, you'd be amazed at how far a woman can go for you, how far they will go to attend to their man, to inspire him to be better. Because when you inspire a man to be better, the better he is in his self, his purpose, because there's an order of importance. He comes first, his purpose second, you are third. When you inspire him in his purpose, it becomes better for all of y'all. And the more submissive, ladies, listen to this. The more submissive you are to a man and the more power you give him, the more power you have over him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all not hearing me tonight. The more submissive you are to a man, the more power you have over that man. Can I get a witness? This is not one of those emotional damage type things. We need a round of applause for that. You give to a man, the more submissive you are to a man, he will give you everything. He will empty his bank account. I know the hell I would. I know the hell I would.
Stop the cap.
I know I would.
Stop the cap.
Oh no, we're not talking about stop the cap, but a man is only going to do that for a woman who is not stressing him the fuck out. A man is only going to do that for a woman who is not stressing him the fuck out. Men also understand this. Ladies can submit to a man, but to whom are they submitting to? We're not submitting to bums. Women can't just submit to anything. We can't blame everything on the women. This is a two-way street. But one of y'all got to be the better person. Y'all both can't take accountability at the same damn time. It's not going to happen. Men understand this, which most of the time men take the accountability first. That is another thing that men don't like. And this is how you identify when a woman is in their feminine or in their masculine energy. Men are very quick to admit and take accountability for the things that they fucked up on. I know let me tell you a little bit about my past relationship. The relationship I was in, I want to say like 2018, right? Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. Okay, we were like a couple years apart in age. We were together for about like a year. And our relationship didn't end the best. But I learned a lot from her. And she learned a lot from me. We were friends first. And most importantly, I understand that some of the things didn't work in a relationship because of some things that came from her end. But also importantly, some things that came from my end. I wasn't as financially stable at that present time. I wasn't as mature back then as I am now. I was still in process, but I was not being a leader. I wasn't cheating outside the relationship. But it doesn't matter whether you were cheating or whether you were not cheating. Cheating is just basically breaking, as a man, cheating is basically what women consider breaking the contract, breaching the contract. But the basic things, the rules are the rules. You must be a provider. You must be a protector. You must be a leader. You must be either financially stable or financially in process. Men, it starts with money. It doesn't end there. You must have a group of fellas, a group of men, fellow peers that is in your surroundings that has the same hustle mindset. Men, we could give two shits if you're, like I said this before, if you're laid up on the fucking ground. Get your ass up and do what you have to do. Get it how you can get it. I don't want to say legal or illegal, but men, get up and get how you get it. Women don't want a lazy ass man. If a woman say, I had somebody on here one time, they said, oh, I wouldn't mind, they wouldn't mind their man staying home cooking and cleaning. That's because of this. Say it with me. ROTC. ROTC. That's because those are the kind of women that want to wear the pants in a relationship. What's going on? How you doing? Shout out to you. Hard faces to you as well. Those are the type of people that you don't want. A woman that wants you to stay home. I don't cook. I don't clean. You just want to put your dick up. You just want to put your dick up. Those kind of women. Any true woman that is in their femininity is not going to let a man sit home on their ass. I can see one thing. If a man he lost his job, that's one thing. We're not saying, women, you don't have to work. We're not saying that you don't have to work. We're just saying, if you have a job and I have a job, we can make it happen. If you have a job and I have a job, we can make it happen. And more importantly, if a man loses his job, he's not going to be down forever. He's not going to be down forever. And that's when a woman steps in and be that man's rock, his back. She holds it down for a little bit until he gets himself back up on his feet. Because true men who are in process understand that failure is part of success. Failure is part of success. So, masculine women, you could take your stones, throw your Bibles at me, throw your holy water, because tonight, we're talking real shit tonight. We're talking real shit tonight. And I want some of y'all to understand this. I want something to understand this. Let's talk about the next thing. What is some of the things that are considered masculine traits? Let's talk about for men. A man who is competitive, purpose-driven. Look at that right there, purpose-driven. Purpose-driven as in this. Let me take this off so you can see my face. Somebody who is competitive, right? A man is going to do whatever he has to do to beat that man to the finish line. If you have a concept, right? And I feel like I have something better, I'm going to sell that. Oh, I'm Honda and you're Toyota. We're going to do whatever we have to do to get the number one sales in the United States of America. I have the number one selling car, the Honda Accord. Another man says, no, I have the number one selling car, the Toyota Camry. And you are our market. And you are our market. Any true man understands that being competitive is a requirement. You have to compete to be the best man possible. So while men are in their process, in their daily hustle, they want to come home to a woman who is going, take the load off of them. Men, if you want to join in, this is not a ladies only chat tonight. This is for everybody. Let me see who's in here. I would love to get somebody to hit the call lines. And another thing, what else is that we're looking for?
Everybody.
What else is another thing? In the comment section.
ROTC.
In the comment section.
ROTC.
If you say that relationships are supposed to be 50-50, if you say that relationships, that's another thing that we hear. That's another thing that we hear. If you hear relationships are 50-50, by default, you are in your masculine. You are in your masculine. Relationship, and we're going to talk about that Monday. Relationships are not 50-50. If you say that, that is a woman that's in their masculine. Because that means she wants to do all of the things that a man wants to do. And we know good and damn well that that is not the case. If everything is 50-50, that's why they have gender roles. And a lot of people that say, oh, I don't believe in gender roles. If you don't believe in gender roles, you better best believe you are in your masculine. Because if everything was 50-50 and you say, oh, I could be a firefighter, that's perfectly fine. Women have worked their ass off to fight for the rights that they didn't have. There used to be racial distinction on what back in the day, what they called it as coloreds, and back in the day, what they had as whites had different privilege. But even though they fought for the rights of African Americans, there was one thing that all African Americans, they only looked at it as two ways. African Americans and Caucasians back in that era had in common. Even when they had racial equality, even when they fought for the racial equality and declared the racial equality, there was still one thing that they didn't have in common. Women still didn't have all of their rights. Didn't matter what race. The right to vote, the right to... So, and a lot of things that were known back in the day, let's go all the way back to the 50s, where let's talk about certain jobs that at that present time were only known to be performed by a man. Jobs such as the military, jobs such as being a police officer, jobs such as being a firefighter, a ditch digger, a construction worker, a trash man. Right? Right? Now, if you look, a lot of women have occupied these positions. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. But there's a lot of women that would not do these positions, and they say, "Oh, that's a man's job." Fine, you understand that these are jobs that are commonly known. You understand that these are jobs that are commonly known for men to perform. But when we ask you the question, would you want to do this job? You said, if I have to. No, you're beating around the bush. If everything is 50-50, that means I mentioned all these positions to say we expect you to be 51% of the military, 51% of the firefighters, 51% of the dish diggers, 51% of the trashmen, 51% of, and look, another perfect example. Shout out to you. Vincent says salute. I'm not going to play the Kevin Samuels stuff. I don't think a lot of people don't like that. But we would expect you to be 51, vast majority of those positions that's occupied and performed by men. And we're going to talk about that Monday. The concept of 50-50, this 50-50 nonsense. All a man is asking, men are so simple. We want two things, not two things. We want the following things: fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, and submissive. That's it. None of those things that I listed was money, cars, clothes, and the hoes, I suppose. I just want to be successful. That's it. Men want all those simple things: fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, period. That's it. And if you take out, you're too sensitive for the fifth part, let's just put out the rest: feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. Feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. Can we get that? Can we get that? Men like women in multiple shapes and sizes. Can we at least get feminine, cooperative, and submissive? Men nowadays have adapted to women who love, makeup, non-natural things. Let's make something clear. Men is always going to want natural women. We're going to talk about that in another conversation. The BBL stuff, women are starting to see and understand paying the price. They're starting to see what happens when they modify that car and lower that market value, that SMV, the sexual market value. Sexual market value. We're going to have a whole conversation about that, different conversation, different day for that, sexual market value. But masculinity, femininity versus masculinity. Let's talk about it. I want to open up the call lines, and I want to hear some of y'all case scenarios, women and men. This is a free-for-all conversation tonight. I usually do the ladies only, but tonight I want to hear from any and everybody. I want to hear from y'all because this is important. The call lines are open, and we're going to YouTube. We're going to do a brief intermission. I'm going to talk to Instagram for a little bit. but we're going to do a brief intermission. So not Instagram. We're going to keep the dice rolling on Instagram. For YouTube, get the likes up. Get the likes up, YouTube. Shout out to DC James 24/7. Shout out to you for the Cash App. $50 Cash App. Shout out to you. And I'm gonna start doing this too. Those of you who do me Cash App, stuff like that, I'm gonna shout y'all out on YouTube, because those who financially support the channel definitely should be honored. You are my sponsors. I appreciate that. I've been seeing that for the past couple of weeks. Cash App starting to finally come through the YouTube streets. Appreciate that. But the call lines are open, and I'm going to give y'all the option Instagram too of calling into the show via phone number. I'm going to give a phone number and I'm going to put it up. So YouTube, give me a second here. Instagram, y'all can be patient with me. play some nice background music. Just to let y'all know, those of you who want to get into the chats, those of you who want to have a conversation, here's my relationship talk with Jesus disclaimer. You waive all rights to privacy on YouTube, on Instagram, in the comment section, on the phone calls, and in the video chats if you participate. All proceeds of your participation will be showcased on YouTube. So here is the phone. And y'all feel free. Instagram, y'all can call into the show too. Y'all want to dial on your phone. If you do YouTube, y'all, make sure YouTube is off in the background. I'm putting the phone number up. 15-509. That's the phone number, y'all. Call into the show. Call lines are now open. One's going to the charger. And I definitely want to hear from the people who disagree with me as well, too. Everybody tonight. It's intermission time, y'all. Call lines are open. And I want to say this too. Being as though that a pastor is saying this, Bishop T.D. Jakes is saying this. Dr. Umar Johnson is saying this. Okay. Even Kendra G is saying this, and she absolutely couldn't stand Kevin Samuels. I swear I'm going to do a podcast that's called The Power of Kevin Compels You. Because it's amazing how, and I love all these platforms that they have. I really respect the movement. But it's amazing how after the passing of Kevin Samuels, how everyone is starting to agree. Sounds like to me, Godfather undefeated. But let's talk about it. I'm going to get at least one phone call in tonight before we get this through. So I have some requests here. I was actually told to give them a phone call. So we're going to do that. Smooth.
I'm ready for it.
All right. Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to see if some of y'all go live again. Couple seconds, y'all. Thanks for y'all patience. Chief Diamondback, bubble up. So let me get back to what I was saying. This is a prelude to what I'm going to be talking about on Monday. And from now up until Monday, we have a select list of people I wasn't supposed to go live today, but I figured I'd do a little special monologue. But we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about why 50-50 doesn't exist. We're going to talk about why masculinity is an issue. We're going to talk about why femininity is something that needs to be talked about more often, submission. We're going to be talking about all those things. And I'm thinking about doing a panel too. I'm thinking about doing a 4-person panel because I want to hear other people's opinion, men and women alike. And let me see something here. What's this? What I'm going to do is reach out to people over the weekend. I'm going to reach out to people over the weekend. We'll be in the other room. But just for now, I want y'all to sit on that. Sit on that thought. Sit on that thought for a little bit. And when Monday comes, we're going to have a big conversation. So I got from now, Saturday, Sunday, and all of Monday. You got all that time for y'all to ponder on these thoughts. So with that being said, I'm going to close out early tonight because I got to get up in the morning. I'm going to close out early tonight because I got to get up a little early. I'm still going to be up hopping on other people's lives. That's fine. I love seeing what's going on a Friday night. So we're going to go live again Monday. And I'm plotting on 9 p.m. because I think 10. I'm thinking about the East Coast. That's the time I'm in. 9 or 10 p.m. I'll keep you updated. I see some of the people that consistently come through, so I'm going to add y'all to my private chat. But until next time, thank you for tuning in to Relationship Talk with G's, where our conversations aim to keep you pleased. I'm your boy A1G's, and you have been welcome into the Guru's house. But it's time to put your shoes back on. And as always, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Until next time, deuces, we are over and out.